I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. I got war peace, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got royalty inside my DNA.
Yo, what up guys, it's your boy SonTj here to review Super Dragon Ball Heroes Big Bang Mission Episode 2. Just a ridiculously long name for a merchandising anime. Now, I kind of avoided reviewing Super Dragon Ball Heroes episodes only when it's really necessary. If it's like a really good episode or a really bad one, in my personal opinion, there's no need, you can't take this show seriously at all, right? You can't take it seriously towards animation, power scaling, and storytelling. Actually, the manga is pretty alright. Like, it's not the best thing. The art style is crap. You know what you mean? Like it is, but overall storytelling and somewhat power scaling, not too bad. But this anime, here's my main problem with this anime, because I'm not taking it seriously for power scaling. I already knew from the jump, from those first couple episodes with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Blue Goku and everything like that it was just wacky, you know what I mean? And I was like, okay, let me watch this for fan service. And for some reason, this show continues to fumble the bag every time there's fan service. Like, it's very frustrating, man, because like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come to the show to see Vegito Blue Kaioken, and we only see him for a little bit and he gets his ass whooped, right? And the manga is a little bit different. I'm just like, okay, well, like, what about like Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Blue Goku? That lasted for like maybe like a minute, and that was like the big marketing for this series as a get-go, is to see that fight, GT versus Super, and that doesn't even have like a real conclusion. And okay, like let's see this guy Hearts versus Gogeta. Like, maybe we finally get to see Gogeta, Super Gogeta, use Big Bang Kamehameha. He literally just does everything he does in the Broly versus Gogeta fight, but just shittier. I just don't understand the point of this show, right? And again, I know it's marketing, but it's like, it's bad marketing. It's like clickbait, because this episode was supposed to be hyped up to be Goku versus BEERUS round 2. And again, I have my hopes very low, right? The biggest thing that Heroes did that shook the landscape was that Goku versus Hearts fight. That was so randomly good, it kind of pissed me off. Because that was one of, that anime was Notoshi Shida. Notoshi Shida animated UI Goku versus Jiren, Gogeta versus Broly, and many great fights in Dragon Ball history. They bring the GOAT animator randomly for that fight, but don't bring him in for Gogeta versus Hearts was the climactic fight in the last little mini anime. And they don't bring him in here for this. Like, they brought that nigga in randomly when Vegeta fought one of them Tuffle guys, and when Goku fought Hearts randomly, but they don't bring him in for climactic fights. This is why so many people are asking for Dragon Ball Super to come back, because again, Heroes is wasting great storytelling aspects. Like, even like with Dragon Ball Super, right, in the manga, we don't know what they're gonna do in the anime, but Goku's learning how to use Ultra Instinct Sign from training with an angel called BEERUS. But in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, Goku trained with the Grand Priest to use Ultra Instinct, and yet he hasn't used it ever since. So I'm just saying, right? Like, I'm not saying training with the Grand Priest is better than training with BEERUS, but like, if Super Dragon Ball Heroes keep using storylines that are actually like really good and just wasting them in like 5 seconds in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, I don't think Dragon Ball Super is ever going to use those storylines. That's what I'm like starting to see here, and it's very frustrating, man, because this whole God Destruction's like getting upset with the Z fighters and everything like that, and them having to face them is a really cool idea. And again, I'm not expecting consistent power scaling, right? Especially with BEERUS still being able to just pretty much dominate Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. Again, this is supposed to be a rematch between Goku and BEERUS, right? But yeah, somehow it only lasts for like 5 seconds, and Vegeta's joining the fight, and Future Trunks is joining the fight, and Ultimate Gohan and Android 17 don't feel like fighting today. Like, what? Like, Ultimate Gohan is just there to show you that, hey, these are the characters from the Term of Power. Like, they don't do anything. They're just standing in the background. I'm like, come on, why have them there? Why? Like, why have them there? Like, y'all just bring Gohan not to do anything. Like, that's irritating to me. But They already solved the issue that it was building up, that the God Destructors are confused on which bird is which. Like, oh, is it Toki Toki or is this other bird? And Xeno Goku and Xeno Vegeta come in and just fix the issue. Like, again, I like Xeno Goku. Xeno Goku is pretty cool. Like, a lot of people like him more because he's serious all the goddamn time. Like, I like Goku being a mixture of serious and funny. But, like, now, the way a modern Goku, they either have him really funny or have him really serious. The balance is kind of gone here. But, like, they see, like, the God Destruction is able to sense their universe is being destroyed. And they just teleport saying that that's more important than this bird. Just, again, just showing that any type of, like, stakes in this show will be disappeared like that, just depending on the moment. And pretty much we have the God Destructions back on our side within, like, 5 minutes. And then you have the demon dude, I forgot his name at this point. He just pretty much tells him, like, yeah, I have the, you got the wrong bird. I have the real bird. And Krillin and Piccolo are, like, running out of energy, and we don't really know why. Like, does it not affect Saiyans? Because it was affecting a Namekian and a human. And Piccolo, he doesn't say one word this episode. It was kind of weird. He just shows Piccolo taking a knee, and he doesn't talk about it. Only Krillin talks about him losing energy, which is kind of random to me. And BEERUS decides to use his energy in one of those random tropes. BEERUS is so annoying to me, and I already have a video talking about BEERUS because, like, he's just a plot convenience because we never gonna know his full power except that it seems like Ultra Instinct level, Broly, Jiren level characters are stronger than him, something like that. And in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, no matter how much stronger you get, it's like some weird level where like this whole like power scaling ordeal there is that these characters are way stronger than the canon versions of themselves, but like it's like this stagnant level where Vegeta and Gogeta are always, it's just weird. I'm not gonna talk about that, but pretty much BEERUS uses his Hakai abilities to keep the tree's roots from taking the other people's energy, and he says that it's not easy for him to destroy this. Just the usual, take BEERUS out the story so the Z fighters can fight it, and ends with that. Now, my main point about this video is that stop marketing episodes, and that marketing will only be 10% of the actual episode. Like, I'm tired of this whole Goku versus Xeno Goku, and that lasts for 5 minutes, or not even 5 minutes, a minute. Or Vegeta versus, the only episode that wasn't pure clickbait was the whole Vegeta versus Cumber thing. But they completely shitted on the thing that was fan serving, which is Vegeta Blue Kaioken versus Cumber. Or, like, just stop the clickbait, man. Stop saying that this is gonna be a big rematch when I already knew it was gonna be a, like, if they had a full episode dedicated to Goku versus BEERUS, I knew it was gonna be crappy unless they had like Sheeta or Big Animated in there. But no, it was worse than crappy. It was a minute. It was just disappointing. That's how I feel about this episode. It's not even like it's the worst thing on the planet. It's just very disappointing because I really hoped that this whole marketing scheme they have of just doing this thing where they just have some type of fan service and they somehow fumbled it back. Like, I don't know how you do that. You bring in Xeno Goku with Super Saiyan 4 and you don't use 10 times Kamehameha. Or you bring in Gogeta from the Broly movie, you don't let him use any techniques that he didn't use in the Broly movie. And like, or you have Vegeta come in and he gets completely destroyed by base Cumber that F's up the entire power scaling from the rest of the show. And then you spam UI Goku to the point where like he doesn't even do anything. And you have him master UI with the Grand Priest, and that never get mentioned again. And that kind of F's up later story points for Dragon Ball Super. That's my whole issue here, is that Super Dragon Ball Heroes is the main reason why, in my personal opinion, why we don't have a Dragon Ball Super. And again, I don't want modern Yamamoto's art design with the Dragon Ball Super anime. I just don't anymore. I rather like it with the newest one from the Super Dragon Ball movie. I forgot his name. I'd rather have it with him. But this thing I really think is holding back the franchise, and I'm just tired of seeing it. Like, again, I only check on it to see, like, okay, are they going to do something like they did with Goku versus Hearts? Like, I just want to be entertained. And they failed to do that. Like, why would you always, that your whole point of your show is to sell stuff and to be entertaining. They can't sell anything other than, like, you know, a new form. And there's no new forms in this. There's no cool fight scene. There's nothing. It's just a bland episode. It's just an exposition episode with terrible exposition. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. If you missed my video yesterday, or not yesterday, a couple days ago, it was talking about Endeavor's character. I think the YouTube algorithm kind of F that episode, F that video because it's getting barely any views. But thank you guys for all the support y'all been giving recently. It's been very helpful for the channel. I've been trying my best to stay consistent, but like, again, things are not really going that well with this whole epidemic stuff. So, hey guys, make sure to be safe, and I'll try my best to be safe too. So yeah, SonTj, peace. Love you all.